And my position is the correct one because it's the dumbest position you can have. It's completely uneducated, and it's an issue that you can have a completely uneducated opinion on because it's supposed to be about fun. Okay? Anyway, let's get to it. Nominees for the 96 Academy Awards have been announced. A lot of people are upset. Some people are saying their favorites got robbed. I don't really know anything about it, so let's take a look at what's
awards were announced just
popping.
moments ago. I love this stuff. Fandango's managing editor Eric Davis joins us now to sort out all the results. Eric, let's start with Best Picture.
I trust him immediately because of that hat. I feel like when you have a hat like that, you're a trustworthy individual when it comes to commentary on movies, the arts.
Yeah. The nominations in that category. Let's see them on the screen. The Best Picture nominations.
Ain't nobody's wearing a hat like that, if especially publicly on a setting like a TV show, unless they're very confident. Confidently wrong, but still confident. You know what I mean?
Are American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Pass.
Here are my Best Picture nominees. Haven't seen it, have seen it, but it's like not Oscar worthy, let's be real. Holdovers is, I heard, very good, haven't seen it. Killers of the Flower Moon, watched like half of it. Maestro was so boring, watched like the first half hour and then had to tune out. Oppenheimer, actually kind of great, saw it, loved it. Past Lives, haven't seen it. Poor Things, haven't seen it. The Zone of Interest, heard incredible things about it, but I have not seen it. I don't even know what Poor Things is.
Eric.
No Color Purple.
You know I'm biased, but is this a snub?
I think it's a snub. I personally.
Barbie not Oscar worthy? All men? What? No, like Barbie is like a bubblegum movie. What are we talking about? Like, it was fun. It's cool. It's exciting, but like, it's not, I don't know. Am I crazy? Is that bait? Are you guys like actually, you're like, no, Barbie is 100% like a phenomenal product. Is that what you're saying? Or, I mean, maybe you guys are. Can bubblegum movies not be Oscar worthy? I mean, the Oscar classification is like circle jerky. Oh my God, look how woke we are. You know, this is film, not movies. The Barbie movie is like a Marvel Cinematic Universe type beat. You know what I mean? It's called a popcorn movie, not a bubblegum movie. I don't know why I was calling it. I was saying bubblegum, but you get what I'm saying. Guys, that's crazy. It's a Mattel advertisement. Like what? It's a fun Mattel advertisement. More Oscar worthy than my show, though. My show was just 2 hours of self fart smelling. Yeah, but my show is exactly the type of movie that would be an Oscar bait somehow. You know what I mean? Because it's boring as but it's like a legendary composer that did a lot for the arts, right? So that's like exactly the type of movie that you make for Oscars. Maestro is Oscar bait. Barbie is just to sell you Mattel products, which is fine. But like, you know, it's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe type shit.
Personally would have put The Color Purple in there. I also think Ava DuVernay's Origin could have been a bigger player this award season. But you know, I mean, I think
let's look at the categories that we have, though. Let's put those back up on the screen, please, Shantae. Okay, go ahead.
I think this is one of the most entertaining lists of Best Picture nominees that we've seen in years.
Even my man's saying it. Even my man's saying it. He's saying this is one of the most entertaining lists, like, which is critics speak for. I didn't even have a hard time watching half of these movies. Okay. And I feel like you have to have a hard time watching an Oscar movie. Or if you're watching an Oscar bait movie, it can be one of two things. One, white guy saves black people, becomes hero of all of the black folk, okay? In a pivotal civil rights moment, it's always a white guy that saves everybody, okay? That's number one. It makes every white guy feel great. It makes you feel woke just for watching it. And you go, oh my God, I love being a savior. I would be just like that guy. Okay. The other type of movie that is like Oscar bait is like anything that is tangentially related with Hollywood. It can be good. It can be fun. It can be really boring. But if it's related to Hollywood, every single person will sit there and go, wow, I love that. I love a self-suck. We need more of these. Not enough people celebrate the industry. You know what I mean? The most successful American franchise, the most successful American industry, okay, beyond the military industrial complex is motherfucking Hollywood. It's our greatest export, American brain rot. And yet these guys sit there and go, we really haven't celebrated each other enough. Okay. That's the second type of Oscar bait type movie. And then, you know, you have all of this stuff, I guess. I don't know. And then you have like biopics, shit like that. They love that. Yeah, biopic, Hollywood theme, or the suffering of poors and non-whites is just insta Oscar bait.
A couple of things that I really like. First-time writer-directors with Cord Jefferson and American Fiction.
Killing the film bros by forcing them to watch your media takes. I think film bros need to hear my media takes so that they can get back down to earth a little bit.
And Celine Song with Past Lives. It's always great when somebody's first film gets nominated for Best Picture.
Past Lives is a wonderful movie.
It's really great movie about soulmates. And then alongside, I mean, legends. You have Martin Scorsese in there for Killers of the Flower Moon. I think Oppenheimer.
Also, I think Killers of the Flower Moon, this is a will take, but I think Killers of the Flower Moon, like The Irishman was a little bit better, I think. I feel like he's just going after movies for the sake of like being a guy that makes a 4-hour movie now. Too long. Bad take. Holy hell. Sure. Bad take. I know. I mean, I watched it. It was fine. It was cool. I say this for the record as someone who literally, I watched Oppenheimer and I loved it.
But look at Oppenheimer. It's the best reviewed film of the year on Rotten Tomatoes. It's the film that's won the most amount of awards.
It's also really, really, really good.
Really good.
Can we see Best Director, please, Shantae? Let's see Best Director in that category. Nominees are...
Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, Martin Scorsese, Killers of the Flower Moon, Yorgos Lanthimos, Poor Things, and Justine Triet for Anatomy of a Fall, and Jonathan Glazer.
Dude, what the hell is... I thought the Anatomy of a Fall was a meme. This is a real movie. Like, what the hell's going on? It's a legal drama set in the recent past in a chalet in the French Alps near Grenoble and a courtroom in Grenoble, France. So some guy dies, they fall and die. Is that what it is? Plot. In an isolated mountain chalet near Grenoble, Samuel Molesky is playing music in his attic so loudly that his wife, German bisexual novelist Sandra Voiter, asked to reschedule with the female student interviewing her. Their son Daniel returns from a long walk with his guide dog Snoop to find Samuel dead below his attic window. Talking to an old friend, lawyer Vincent Renzi, Sandra says the fall must have been accidental. That's such a funny way. Okay, Hasan, I'm begging you to shut the fuck up.
These are the zone of interest.
No
Greta Gerwig.
Biggest story
Barbie.
here. Yeah, Greta Gerwig getting snubbed for Barbie. She's been in this category all along. I think Justin Triet, Jonathan Glazer may be taking that spot from Greta Gerwig. But again, I think Christopher Nolan. Never won an Oscar, Christopher Nolan.
He hasn't?
Has never won an Oscar. Wow. One of those legends that still is due.
Wow. Also, okay, here's a controversial take that I think a lot of people will agree with. I feel like the Oscars is always playing catch up. Don't get mad at me for saying this, but they always have like an Oscar-worthy year for these like legendary directors, legendary actors. And because they like don't get the Oscar when they actually deserve it, they'll always be like, all right, this year we're going to give it to you on a product that is not as good. Like Oppenheimer was good, okay? But the reality is, like, I don't think it's Christopher Nolan's best work, right? So if he gets it this year, it's just like it's playing catch up, if that makes sense. Anyway.
I think he wins it here. I mean, look, he made a movie about a nuclear physicist that's like the most entertaining movie of the year. Like, the man deserves the Oscar.
And
that's the way to break it down.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese, too.
Martin Scorsese is great. I think to see Nolan versus Scorsese is a really fun.
Yeah, that's a great matchup. Okay, what's next, Beck?
Best Actress.
All right.
And the nominees are, let's see what we have. Annette Bening-Nyad, Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, but you can't say that about Oppenheimer. He directed the shit out of that movie. Yes, but I was just saying it's not like, dude, Christopher Nolan has such phenomenal bangers. Not Tenet, but obviously like Inception, Dark Knight. Like that is the peak of cape shit, like genre defining. No one will ever do it like that. Prestige, Memento, Tenet, more like 10 out of 10. No, Tenet is like, no, I don't think Tenet is as good. Dark Knight is not peak cape shit. No, it's not. That's why I'm saying I don't think it was. It took the genre of cape shit and turned it into something very different. All right, let's continue.
Best actor coming up next.
Actor.
What do we got here?
Let's
What
see.
is it, Nate? From
All
Best
right.
Actor.
So we got Bradley Cooper, Coleman Domingo,
Yes.
Paul
For
Giamatti.
Rustin, yes.
Cillian Murphy, and Jeffrey Wright.
But Cillian Murphy's been winning everything so far.
He has
Do you
been.
think it'll be different this time for Oscar?
I mean, not ever. Paul Giamatti won Critics' Choice.
I think Paul Giamatti deserves it just because it's Paul Giamatti, a national hero, an American legend. Okay, the absolute GOAT. I haven't even seen it. And I love Cillian Murphy, but God, dude, Paul Giamatti, my king.
That's
like
right.
Emma Stone
right.
did.
Yeah.
You know, but Cillian Murphy won the Golden Globe, as did Paul Giamatti. So I think very similar to Best Actress race, we have a legitimate race for
I think Bradley Cooper will win, though.
Cillian, nominated for the first time. I think
Yes.
it's really great. Coleman Domingo nominated for the first time.
Very excited about that. Because
Leonardo
Rust in the movie hasn't gotten a lot of buzz, but everybody's
But
talking
But his
about
performance
his.
is great.
Talking
But
about
I
his
also look.
performance.
I'm a Jeffrey Wright stan.
Yeah.
I
am
like
too.
everything he's ever put on celluloid,
talented.
and so I'm rooting for Jeffrey. But I know that Killian's been.
Yeah,
If Jeffrey Wright wins, Biden will end up winning in November. Jeffrey Wright is the #1 Democrat. He is the biggest Dem.
Supporting actress next. Oh, there we go. Emily Blunt, Danielle Brooks, yay, Color Purple, America Ferrera, Jodie Foster, Davine Joy Randolph, who's been killing it so far. For me, it's a competent America Ferrera. That's a surprise
Yes.
on that list.
Yeah, that's a surprise. A lot of people say that's like her monologue that she has at the end of Barbie is what.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. That's an insane thing to put someone as a. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. That's so stupid. Oh my God.
That is what got her. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
she has-
It was powerful.
But
Yeah.
Danielle's not
Oh,
coming.
shut up. He's like, yeah, I'm a feminist, by the way. Ladies, I'm a feminist.
First-time nominee, Emily Blunt, legendary actress, first-time nominee.
All right, Emily, Mrs.
Really good.
Krasinski. We like that
It's
too.
the year of first-timers, which I think is awesome.
I always love that story. Best supporting actor is.
Sterling K. Brown, Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, Mark Ruffalo. All
30
incredible.
seconds.
By the way, low key, insanely stacked list. Like literally the most stacked list here. What a list, dude. What a list. Oh my God.
Seconds left, Eric. What do you think?
Mark Ruffalo makes history. This is his 4th nomination in this category. He ties the most amount an actor has ever been nominated in this category. Don't think he's going to win. I think Robert Downey Jr. will take it. For Oppenheimer, it would be his first ever Oscar. Shout out Sterling K. Brown.
All right, we will know March.
De Niro had at least double Leo's lines in that movie too. Super deserved at his age, and what a grinder. Yeah, dude, the man can't stop himself from popping out babies at the age of 80, dog. He needs those lines. Okay. If Robert Downey Jr. wins this year, it's a retro fix for him being snubbed for Tropic Thunder. Robert Downey Jr. deserves an Oscar for everything he's done. He's great. Dude, you triggered like every annoying chatter on the planet messaging me about films. Never talk about movies again. I love talking about movies because it's so like low stakes. You know what I mean? And my position is the correct one because it's the dumbest position you can have. It's completely uneducated. And it's an issue that you can have a completely uneducated opinion on because it's supposed to be about fun. Okay? That's it. It's great. And if you take it super seriously, then you're in the wrong. You're automatically in the wrong. The moment that you take this super seriously and you get like very upset, you're in the wrong. You're gatekeepy and you're wrong. Okay? Full list of Oscar noms. International feature film, Io Capitano. Italian. Perfect Days, Japan. Society of the Snow, Spain. The Teacher's Lounge in Germany. The Zone of Interest in the United Kingdom. I feel like saying a UK movie is considered international is kind of funny. I know it's a controversial take. Okay? But I feel like UK and Hollywood are just like, it's this, okay? Like, what do you mean? It's international. It's, okay, so it's just more Hollywood. It is an extension of Hollywood. Half of the actors are from the UK. Even all the Americans on TV are played by Brits. Yes, British people are so much better at portraying Americans than Americans are. Animated feature film, The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dream, Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse, adapted screenplay, American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, original screenplay, visual effect. Okay, I don't really care. Just like original song, It Never Went Away from American Symphony, I'm Just Ken from Barbie. What Was I Made For from Barbie? That's crazy. They got 2 Barbie songs in the original song. The Fire Inside from Flaming Hot, a song for my people from Killers of the Flower Moon. Dude, I'm realizing I don't watch any of this stuff. I've watched like 3 things. All right, that's the Oscar part of the broadcast.